Hey guys, it is Mike from Baltimore Rides. I don't have my earpiece in, so if you guys have trouble hearing me on this video, I do apologize. I'm just about home. As you can see, I've got my coat on. You know, some interesting things happened tonight that will explain kind of why my video is a little different. Had a good night, all in all. I exceeded $200. You know, a lot of Uber Eats rides. I basically stayed kind of like Baltimore and north, mostly north of Baltimore, you know, Towson, Timonium, that area. And at the end of the evening, I kind of got sucked down into Baltimore. So I got rides that would just kind of take me closer and closer, like down York Road, then under Greenmount. Then next thing you know, I'm down in the city and Charles Tower, and I was real close to wrapping up, and I kept forgetting to turn off my app. So I did a ride from Broadway, and I was basically heading home. I was heading for 83 to get home, and I got a ride request to pick up at Scores, which you guys know is a strip club. So the name on the account was a guy, and I'm like, oh, this is not going to end well. I already knew there's going to be a problem. So I get there, and it's a guy, like, you know, middle-aged businessman, suit, tie, the whole 9 yards. Very active, vibrant, kind of energetic, you know, like the excited drunk. And this woman that looks like she had been beaten with a baseball bat. Like, she just was disheveled, her hair was all jacked up, her makeup and face were all a mess. She was wasted, literally wasted, and just drunk off her mind. And he kind of like shoves her in the car, but he doesn't get in, and he's like, okay, you're taking her home, I gotta go, and good luck, and kind of like shoos her off. So she's completely blasted, and you know, I'm like, oh, this isn't gonna go well. And then I look and see where she's going, and it's Aberdeen, so it's 30 minutes north of where we were in Fells Point. Or I mean, Scores. And I'm like, oh, great. So I, you know, I prayed to the Uber gods that she doesn't puke in my car. And we start driving north. And she falls asleep. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, this is great. She'll just pass out. She'll sleep the whole ride. I'll wake her up, get her in her place, and then get the hell out of Dodge. Yeah, that was the plan. 95 north. She's like laying on the thing. Her head is basically behind me. So I couldn't even really tell where she was, you know. And I smelled something. But I didn't hear anything. I smelled like a fruity smell. Yeah. So we get there. I wake her up. I'm like, is this your house? Does this look familiar? Yes. She gets up, she gets out of the car on that side, on the passenger side. I have this bottle of wine that wasn't even opened that I was supposed to give to her from jerk off her boyfriend. And I circle around the back of the car to try and catch her to give it to her so she doesn't forget. And as I'm going around, I see it. The whole seat right behind me is just like a little swimming pool of barfy. Yeah. So I get her to her garage door. I'm like, do you know how to get in here? And she's like, yep. And I immediately take out the old phone and click, click, click. Grab a whole bunch of pictures just on my phone. Every angle. I'm in her driveway. Like, I don't even give a crap. I'm just taking pictures. Then I end the ride. My rider made a mess. Start taking more pictures and actually attach it, put the notes in, blah, blah, blah. Pull to the end of her driveway, open my trunk, get out the paper towels, get out the carpet cleaner, do a little cleany. I'm so pissed off that, I'm not gonna lie, I threw the disgusting barf paper towels right in her driveway. Sorry. What's she gonna do about it? You know, carpet cleaner on it, let the carpet cleaner soak in. I'm driving down the road, I call Uber, Hey Uber, did you get the mess complaint I filled out? Want to make sure you guys are on top of that, because my rider was not in the vehicle, his friend was, and I don't want it to be he said, she said about what happened. Here's extra pictures, and I sent them like 9 more photographs of the back of my car. I got to figure out a way to turn the date stamp on. There's a way to put the time date stamp on the front of the photo. I got to do that because I think that'd be great, because then they can see I ended the trip at this time and right away I'm taking pictures. So there you go. The cleanup wasn't too bad, honestly. I mean, you know, it's disgusting, but I got it soaking again. I scrubbed it with more carpet cleaner. It's that foaming kind that foams and then shrinks back down, and then you like wipe it up or blot it up, I guess. So I'm going to hit it with that again right before I go in the house, and then in the morning it should be good. It should dry out, you know, overnight. But I don't know what the cleanup fee is going to be yet, because it takes like 24 hours with Uber for the cleanup fee to materialize when you do the late night ones. If you did it during business hours where their 9 to 5 team is there, I think it processes pretty quick. But the graveyard shift of Uber support is, yeah. George at Uber support, if you are hearing this, come on, man. Really, come on. So that's that. So I did over 200. I think it was like 230, 225. I don't know the real number, honestly. It was like 30 bucks with Lyft and roughly $200 with Uber. So, you know, call it what you will. Call it 220, 225. And that's good, because it puts me at 375 plus whatever I got in Lyft for the week. You know, and then really, I got Wednesday, Thursday, and a partial Friday. So I'm shooting for 1,000. I mean, if I can do 1,000, that'd be great, with the weekend being kind of out of commission. So I'm going to let you guys go. This is a short video, and I will talk more tomorrow, because I'm exhausted and I got to get inside, and it's freezing cold. It's like 18 degrees. Bye.